Welcome back to the Iron Vlog. This week we're taking an inside look at last year's champion, Scott Faeo. We get to see his side on how he prepares for the race, his suppliers, and his sponsors.
My name is Scott Faeo. Yeah, this time of year there's a lot of preparation just in ordering parts, getting all of our stuff coming in from all of our sponsors, start getting into a lot of training, getting ready and getting fit, kind of getting our mind right. For most of us, we're trying to wrap up our work season and transition into race season, so it's kind of an in-between right now, but slowly here we're going to be full-blown, just nothing but snow goes for 3 months. So there's a lot to do. It's always tough to stay ahead, but we try to every year get more and more done early as possible. You know, I got a long list with my family and tie-ins and racing myself. It's something I really enjoy. There's something about being out there in the elements and just kind of being alone by yourself and pushing yourself to limits that you kind of need to do to feel alive sometimes, I guess. And I don't know, it's once you get a taste of a win too, like last year, it's one of the best feelings you ever have. So it's something to keep you pushing forward to get another one, I think, you know. And this year especially, I'd really like to repeat. Polaris in general has been phenomenal for me. Our local support here in Alaska with Chris at Hatcher Pass Polaris is phenomenal. She does a great job of setting me up with anything I ever need or ordering anything I need, and is spot on. Just anytime I need it, it's available to me. And the relationship with her and the manufacturer down south is great. The support is really good. Yeah, this is our race chassis sled right here. We usually break it down to pretty much nothing. We go through the whole thing from the bottom of the motor all the way up to reinforcing the whole chassis to make that 2,200 miles. There's a lot of little components that go into it that a lot of people don't see when it's stripped down and then it starts going back together. You know, people start getting more of an idea of the actual snow machine, but there's just a ton of hours in preparation in the shop, and making parts that are custom one-off parts, Polaris giving us reinforced parts, and it's a good collaboration, I guess, of everybody coming together and putting together, I think, the best sled out there. Our work seasons up here are so crazy. Our summers are so short. I work construction as an electrician, mostly building road systems and doing stuff like that. And our time frame's pretty short, so it's all about work in the summer. I work in the winter, but not as much. The transition period's pretty good. It's about right now, November time. We start to slow down and I start to get full-blown into this. This is kind of my job, I guess, in the winter, minus a few hours on my real job, but it's a full-time dedication. I typically race AMMC most of the time in the winter, other than the Iron Dog. The Iron Dog takes up a ton of our time. In a way, we practice so much. I usually put 3,500 miles on practicing and then 2,200 in the race, plus a lot of 150-mile cross-country races through AMMC. So by the end of the year, I usually rack up 8,000–9,000 miles, typically in a season. The local races are great too, but it's tough to race early before the Iron Dog and take a risk of getting hurt. So it's kind of a double-edged sword there. You want to race in other races prior, but you don't want to take away from all the time and investment you put into the Iron Dog. So I typically wait to do all the local races after the Iron Dog. Last year, that was my plan. I do my grandpa's memorial race every year. It's a 150-mile cross-country race, and I wrecked the day before at training, so I didn't get a chance to do that, and that pretty much wiped me out all last season. Iron Dog's kind of my baby, I guess, now, so I take care of it.
Thanks for watching. Continue to stay tuned for more Iron Dog excitement and preparation.